Hey Nick, how you doing?
Hey Adrian, I'm well, thanks. Up here in the vineyard, nice and hot today.
Look, it's yeah, you can see where I am. I mean, I was talking to Taste, and he said that one, I had to wear my Stellies t-shirt, got that, and two, I wasn't allowed to wear my puffer. So it's only minus. I think it's about -9 here this morning. I'm in Burbia in the Swiss Alps, and yeah, I'm in a t-shirt. So we better make this quick, right? What's
Yeah, I don't have sunscreen on, so I think so.
Hey, listen, I just wanted to I wanted to give you a call because that decanter has come out, and I've got my magazine here, and it's just what a stunning result. Really, really, you must be absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, no, I'm very pleased with the wine. It's amazing, how the wine in the last few months has really come together. How the oak in the wine has integrated, and yeah, it's tasting top, sir.
Yeah, no, it's well, I've actually got a bottle right right here. We can hold on. I'll just take my camera down, see if I can maneuver this, and just show you what I've got. I've got the Burbia ice bucket.
Beautiful.
Yeah, look at that.
Jeez.
Yeah, there we go. Here's a little baby in the snow. It's
There we go. Reminds me of a Fresky.
yeah, there's not much left because I had to have a couple of sips before we got started, and in fact I actually had most of it last night. But yeah, no, it's looking pretty good. In fact, I'm just going to, while we talk, why not just look at this thing and listen. I'd just like to drink a toast to you on creating something quite remarkable.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. It must be on perfect temperature. I hope it's showing some fruit because that ice bucket looks really cold.
Yeah, I haven't had it in there too long, so it's not getting it too cold. But so you said you were going to, your aim was to actually make a better Chenin than this in 21. I'm really curious to how you're going to do that. So what's the plan?
I'm actually bottling the 2021 at the end of the month. And I had a little sneak preview last night. I did a cashew and chicken curry. So okay. I took a little sample out of the tank and had it with that, and it's beautiful. It's quite similar to the 2020. A little bit less new oak. In 2020 we had that new Foudre, which was giving quite a lot of spice. So maybe a little bit of less oak spice on this one. But I've got some lovely, lovely older barrels and some Foudre on the wine, which is giving it a lot of like yellow fruit. So yeah, plums, or basically yellow plums, apricots, a bit of nectarine. There's a bit of lilies. No, the wine's beautiful. It's got a little, touch of bitterness on the palate, which gives complexity. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it, sir.
Oh, wow. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to, well, I'll be down there in just over a month, so it should be through bottle shock hopefully, and look forward to tasting it. So yeah, it was pretty good when we tasted the components a month or two ago. So yeah, that's fantastic. Sounds great. Well, let's see what we can do. But obviously, to be ranked in the 2020 vintage in a Decanter Wines of the Year, it's 14th place and a 97 pointer. I mean, sorry, you've set the bar pretty high for yourself, but I know you can do it, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, we've really pushed the max there. But if you take a look at this little vineyard that I'm standing in at the moment, this is our new stok-by-paaltjie vineyard, one of the highest vineyards on Oldenburg. It's on a lovely granite section, and this year we're going to actually get the first crop off it. So maybe about half a ton, one bin full. But I'm really excited. We've taken 4 clones, mixed them up, and I think we're going to get some really quite a lot of complexity. Our other old Chenin is more on the alluvial swirls close to the river, but we've got some beautiful stuff up here at the top of Ronderkorp, slightly cooler slopes, slightly windier. And I think between this stok-by-paaltjie vineyard and the new Terrace vineyard, which is actually more south-facing, so one of the cooler vineyards on Oldenburg, I think we're going to get some nice components to play with. So now I think we can go even further.
Fantastic. Yeah, can you show us some grapes? Is it possible to just sort of bury yourself in that vineyard and
I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's some bunches. Look at that. God, they're definitely you're getting closer to harvest, aren't you?
Yeah, we're starting to go through a little bit of a raison here, so the berries are starting to get softer, and pretty soon they'll be changing from green to yellow. So definitely moving on. And with the heat we're having at the moment, I mean today it's just over 30 degrees, but on the weekend it looks like we're going to be flirting with the 40s. So with that heat, it's probably going to accelerate everything. And I mean normally we take off our Chenin normally in the middle of March, but I think the way the heat's going, I mean. It might accelerate it. We might, even look at the first week of March. So we're already starting to dust off the equipment, starting to get the presses out, starting to clean, and prepping ourselves for harvest because who knows what's laying ahead.
Yeah, that's quite a heat spike. I mean, look, we're sort of minus 9 here, and you're 30 there. That's 40 degrees difference in temperature. That's pretty crazy. And I'm in a t-shirt, remember? So I might not be very well after this, but at least the sun's shining. But, one of the things I think, we've talked about a lot here is that diurnal temperature at Oldenburg, or even the 2-day diurnal temperature where you've got, the high of one day and then the night of a day after. I see that you're going up to more than 20 degrees day-night difference, which is quite stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're dropping down. I mean, over the weekend, we were dropping down to about 15, 16 degrees Celsius, and we had some really balmy days. I mean, spent most of yesterday in the swimming pool with my kids. So, I mean, anything helps. But, it's amazing just to see how the temperature comes down and, just leaving the windows open in the house. It just cools down so nicely.
Yeah, and I bet you the grapes I mean, the vines must love a little bit of coolness at night just to rest. Maybe we should move them up to Verbio because it's quite cold here. We get some ice wine. Hey, listen, just before we go, we got some great comments. Taste received some comments from Jeroboam's and Sam in Holland and Paul Dillon in Belgium on the Chenin, and they're just blown away by it. So well done on that. It's really a great result. So looking forward to trying that 21 and looking forward to being down for harvest. It's not far away.
Yeah, I mean, I went out to town with some friends of mine on Friday night, and we went to one of the local sushi spots here in Stellenbosch, and I think we drank them out of 2020 Oldenburg Chenin. So definitely a lot of the locals also really enjoying the Chenin and working really, really well. So.
Yeah, well, I must admit there isn't enormous amounts of that 2020 left, but I guess people are finding it at the tasting room. I've had a few emails and texts and whatever from people saying they're getting their hands on it. So, if you can, wherever you are in the world, get your hands on this Chenin. It's a cracker. And actually, Decanted I thought was really interesting. They gave it I think it's like a 25-year drinking window. So I bet you no one's going to have a bottle in 25 years' time because it's too good to wait that long. But, it's amazing what happens with Chenin over time. So, here's to you and the team. And it's a cracker for Oldenburg. So happy days.
Thanks, Adrian. And we look forward to seeing you in Feb. And, bring out the sunscreen and can start working on that tan of yours.
Yeah, well, I might need to because it's in fact, I think I might have to go and sort of light a fire and warm up. It's definitely got a bit chilly out here. All righty, we'll see you later.
All right, cheers, Adrian.